we're absolutely obsessed here about talking about these, great people that are just so awesome at their craft.
Mm.
When you got me thinking about, the education system, and I wonder, is there a spot here, like, should we be spending more time in high school, teaching these people like ourselves, a little bit more about business? And I feel like we teach, there's a lot of training out there to master the craft itself. But actually, as you said, how are you going to pay your team? How do you pay your taxes? Sign up for CRA, you just,
I'm already working on
really
Business 19. Been working on it
yeah.
for a while because I think the education system is broken.
Yeah.
Kids get out of school, myself included, no idea how to pay your taxes, no idea how to budget, can't make themselves breakfast, don't know how to do laundry, can't build anything, change a tire, anything. The skills that kids learn in school, they certainly need. They definitely need that stuff. It teaches them how to learn, more importantly than teaching them specific things. I have 4 kids right now, 10, 12, 16, and 18. And
Right.
Our 18-year-old's a 100% student, but he says, this is stupid. Why do I have to learn this stuff? And I say, because it teaches you how to learn.
Yep.
Our younger kids have spent time with us on the island, involved in the business and filming, and they're so far ahead of their peers in school because they've had those experiences. They witness it. We teach them. I think
Right.
that, the conventional education system, as great as teachers are and as caring as they are, is horribly broken. And I think it's the person steering the ship. I think we have to focus more on skills. I think we have to focus more on life skills. Teach a kid that $1 is not $1. $1 is 46 cents, less all the taxes you're going to pay. The money you put in your pocket, you have to save a portion of that for a rainy day. You have to pay yourself a portion of that. You have to invest a portion of that. And really teach entrepreneurial skills, because it is small and medium business that drive the economy, of any country. And kids coming out of school really have, a lot of the skill they have is like, go and grab a beer and listen to some music and enjoy yourself for a few years at college or university. So I think if we start involving them hands-on and teaching them these things younger, they have the capacity to absorb it, not all at the same time and at the same speed. But then they're also exposed to different things that they may pique their interest, and that's where they really put their effort into. But I think all those basic skills and life skills are really important to put into kids.
Yeah, I love hearing you speak about that. I couldn't agree more. I feel like that should be brought in early to mid elementary school, not even high school, let alone college.
We might be working on a school idea.
Oh man, I can't wait to learn more. That sounds so cool.
In my spare time.
Any tips with that idea on how to teach work ethic?
Well, I do actually. And to be honest, all of our kids understand that you get out what you put in. And there's other factors. There's luck, there's bad luck, there's timing, there's all of that. There's a circle of friends you keep, there's people that you meet, there's all of that. But I think what a lot of people do is try and guide their kids in a certain direction, try and teach them something that they want to teach them. And our strategy with our kids has really been to not do that so much. It's remove the barriers. Remove any barriers so the kids can wander around, explore the world, see what it is, get into the machinery, whatever it may be, and just find what they're excited about. But the work ethic thing, I think, and I've posted a few times about it online, and the response I get is amazing. Animals. And believe it or not, we did a renovation for the Kindness Club at the SPCA, the Humane Society in Oakville, years ago. And the director of that organization at the time said to me, or I said to her, I said, this is great. The kids come in, they take care of the animals. It's kindness and it's great. And she said, we're not about the animals. We're about teaching people how to treat and care for animals. And what they get in return is a better understanding of people. And it's about how to treat people. So that experience, and, our kids have had chickens and ducks and all kinds of things. And I made a joke one time that, a chicken coop is great for a kid because it teaches them you put some work in, you feed something, you care for something, You're patient. You have to wait from the time they hatch from chicks until they're 6 or 7 months old till they start laying eggs. And I said, eventually something comes out of their butt that you can eat. So it's about teaching them, fishing and farming. And those were the two things that my dad kind of, instilled in me. I have friends that, I'd go fishing with, and they throw one cast and they say, oh, there's no fish here, and let's go home. And another friend will come back at the end of the day with a boat full of fish, 12, 14 hours later. And they'll say, oh, that guy's lucky. He's not lucky. He was out there for 14 hours casting every inch of every shoreline until he had a boat full of fish. And the farming metaphor is interesting because these are salt of the earth things that I think tradespeople connect with. The farming thing, kids today come out of school and they're handed a bag of seeds. We'll give you a down payment for your house, a credit card, whatever it may be. And a lot of them eat the bag. That's it. Because they're not willing to do what farmers do. And farmers will go hungry for 7 or 8 or 9 months. They'll get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. They'll take care of the soil. They'll take care of the seeds and water and pick the weeds and what have you. And eventually they have this huge harvest. They get 10 times as many seeds. They've got all the food you can eat. And the kids that ate their seeds look at them and say, wow, you must be nice. But they put the time in. They put in the sacrifice. And the message in that is you put in the work. You make some sacrifices, and something comes of that. Something positive comes of that. That now you're rolling in it. You got the fridge is full, and you've got money, and you've got seeds to sell, and all kinds of things. So I think if kids really learn how to fish and farm, metaphorically speaking, that's what's going to instill that work ethic in them. And I don't think we have that today. I think we have TikTok. Saw what that girl did with the music, and do it, copy it. And the kids are into that a little bit. We try and dissuade them, but what are you going to do? They have to be kids at the same time.